Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for the week of January 13th. We're just going to dive right in. Thanks for joining. I'm going to check in first with your divine masculines. See what energy they're in. You guys feel free to take these. I'm going to be using he, she, just for ease of reading. Feel free to apply the labels. It's just a label where you need it. There is no gender in this connection. You guys know no gender role, no particular gender roles here. It's just negative and positive polarity. So you might be a masculine that's a divine feminine and vice versa. So take it as applies. And make it, you know how to make this fit. But those of you who are watching, of course, you know that you are divine masculine, which means you are the positive polarity. So now that we have all that maintenance out the way, let's see what Spirit has to say to you, or what's going on. Let's see what's going on with those divine masculines out there for the week of January 13th. Spirit, we appreciate you for being here, allowing us to connect with you. We accept whatever messages you have for us with gratitude. D shows up in these readings, you guys. It's amazing. Each time I do a read, like, those messages come through. And they can be stubborn, like sometimes they say what they want to say and that's it. So we'll see. I will, if the shuffling gets too long, I do like to shuffle live, but I mean on camera. So if the shuffling gets too long, I will speed it up just to save you guys that that burden of having to sit through. I read by intuition. I'm an intuitive reader, so I will read what Spirit has to say about the card, and if there's any messages for you guys, I will read it to you. Well, I will speak it to you. Okay, Dion, what are you? Why are you anxious? What's going on here? Why are you in this anxious space? Get some clarity. It's always, you guys, this has been a trend, seems like, going on with these reads this week. These DMs are really tied in this, focusing on this, on these finances. But, you know, but it makes sense. It's the beginning of the year. So it makes sense that they would be trying to get their, get things in order. It makes sense. You know, in the beginning of the year, you know, you have taxes and all that thing, all of that coming up, end of contracts and all of that. So it makes sense, you guys. So let's see if we can get one more clarity card for this. This is already using it. It's pretty cut and clear, you guys, huh? And guys, it's funny because it's like Spirit has this personality. It's like I said what I said, and sometimes like I'm not giving anymore. Like there's no clarity needed. So we'll see if they have anything else to say in this deck. I do say they because of 5D spirits. They're here. Our guides, they're here. They want us to be able to connect with our counterparts. So let's see here. It looks like maybe he possibly has some financial obligations to someone, to a woman here, or she holds that in her hands. Yeah, it could be a family member, a you know, someone he has a business relationship with, mother of his child, something like that. Yeah, that's bringing him some anxiety. But it looks like he's worrying about something that's not even in his near, you know, like it's something that's far off that's not even come to pass, maybe never come to pass. Yeah, so it looks like he's somewhat causing this anxiety on his arm. Let's see. We can just get some clarity about this anxiety. It's pretty clear what that is. Yeah, it's another party. It's someone else. And again, you guys, third party does not mean a love interest all the time. That could be, as I say, that could be, let me zoom out here. I want you guys better see this. That could be someone that he's in a business relationship with. It could be a child's baby mom, you know. It could be roommate, even someone he has a contract with. It doesn't necessarily mean someone he's in love with. That's a possibility, though. Third party comes up. That's bringing him that third party is bringing this on him. Maybe threats. Maybe he's not seeing this possible. This is what he wants. He wants to be stable and feel content, but and he should be. I'm getting that he should be content right now. He should be. He's bringing this worry on himself. It's not something that's necessarily even being threatened. Queen of Wands. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. This kind of lines up. And he shouldn't be feeling constrained. He's bringing it on himself. This person, it's kind of just weighing in the back of his mind. It's kind of like he's creating his own battle. If you look at this card, let's bring this in. If you look at that storm, it's off in the distance. It's in the distance, and he's over here just kind of curled up, worrying about it. Yeah, it's not doing him any good. He's unfortunately, so just, you know, you guys, you know what to do. Try to what's the words want to come out? You know, you can send love and light, say a prayer for him. Keep him, you know, just try to send that positive energy, and you try to be positive more so than anything, because you heal him. You heal him. So as you heal, of course, you know, he heals. So just try to work on you, focus on you. Don't get frantic over this, and yeah, don't. Let's go ahead and focus on this. Yeah, it's someone here that's demanding, that he feels that he's perceiving to be demanding, or he thinks it's going to have this big demand. This woman here. Let's see if I can. I'm going to zoom in. This woman here, he's taken to be demanding, and at least it's what he's thinking, but it's not something that's in a near threat. It's just he's perceiving this as a threat. It's not even that necessarily that she's demanded anything. He's perceiving it like that. It's his perception, you guys, and that perception is damaging. Like, it can be deception, you know, deceiving. You know, now don't get it twisted. This is someone that is jealous, maybe possibly a selfish person. But this anxiety, I don't know, maybe he's insecure for some reason about this person. Some reason he feels this person's gonna put this high demand on him. I really would like to know who that person is, but it doesn't matter, you guys. He's on his path. He's kind of just, he's wanting to pursue other horizons. It's part of his journey. He's looking to pursue other. He's looking out there what else can be offered. Not, I don't want to say offer. What's the word? What else is possible? The possibilities that can be offered over there, which is you. You see this butterfly. He's looking at those possibilities. He's just kind of pondering like, hey, this security over here, that I'm kind of just like bored. You know, yeah, it looks great, but there's more to be offered. Look at the possibilities out here. I'm kind of bored here. I'm kind of chained, and I want the freedom to go there. I want to go there. It looks promising. He's on his path, you guys. It's just, he's on his path. It's part of that journey that he has to, you can't figure out for him. But he's definitely feeling that way towards you guys. So that's good. He's definitely feeling you. He's opening. His heart is opening towards you. Possibly because some of these demands he's feeling like, no, like, I want to go where there's love, there's freedom, where I feel, what's this word? Just freedom. I feel powerful. I feel, what's that word? Content. I feel fulfilled. I don't want to work or feel like I'm working just to make someone financially happy or just to feed someone's selfish demands. I want to go here because this is where the love is. This is where my heart expands. This is where I feel complete. I feel he feels himself, his truth, that heart space. That's where he wants to go. Let's see if I can any more clarity for this. It's getting messy. I think that's it. That's where he's really wanting to make some moves and release himself. Like he has some contracts to deal with. This is someone this fell on the floor, you guys. Excuse me. This is someone that there's definitely some type of let's move this so you can clean this up a little bit. Move this out so you can see. This is someone that there's definitely an issue of a contract with, and I'll let you know why I state that. Yeah, he wants to go, but he's feeling that. Let's put this in order. This is someone he has this, I think it's someone that's kind of caused it for someone specific. This is someone that he's had a romantic relationship with. I don't use the word karmics or labels. It is what it is, you guys. He had some kind of heart connection with, some type of romantic connection with, and he's had a broken heart. There's definitely some contracts here. Maybe he has someone that he lives with, and he has to figure this out, how to make those moves. It could, it's someone that I believe he felt responsible for. Yeah. I think it's someone he felt responsible for, but this person is demanding it, and she's kind of knowing he feels responsible. She's codependent. That's what I'm getting. It's someone that's codependent on him, and he knows that. So he's wanting out. Okay. He's definitely coming towards you guys. He feels you. He feels that heart space. Like, you guys, that, let's see if I can. It's like say no more. He's in this energy. This is him. He's looking out like, hey, so what? I've nurtured and built this garden, but look, it's restricting. It's prison. I don't want this. I'm curious. I want to follow this sunny healing. Look at that. It looks healing. It looks peaceful. And he's free. That's what twin flames do. We allow each other to be free. We allow each other to reach our highest potential. But it's not we're not trying to chain you up, Eventually, you of course you would like to, because the connection feels so good. So eventually that may come, but it's not a a bondage type of love. It's not a bondage codependent. And that's something we have to work on, is making sure don't become, or we're not being or have been codependent, because that's going to run him away. Coming out of that situation, he will soon be leaving. I'm getting that information that came to me. So soon be leaving. So back to Aries. Let's see where you're at for this week, Aries. Already at 15 minutes. Goodness. Okay. I'm going to have to cut some of this down. I'm going to speed some of that shuffling up, you guys. Cause as I stated, I shuffle until... I shuffle and read until there is no more to read. I don't really particularly put a time on these, so I'll try to make cuts where I can. But it is what it is. Let's see where your divine feminines are for this week. January 13th. Aries out there. All right. Are you tied in a situation as well? You're like clocking him and like what he's doing, but you look like are you possibly tied into something as well? Looking to pursue other options? Of course him, because I see these butterflies in there. You're like, or are you kind of like, I'm not moving unless he moves? Yeah, Aries, I kind of get that from you, that you're like, I'm not moving unless he moves. So, you know, hey, you show me the money, you show me. Yeah, you're kind of like that. Yeah, you know, it makes sense that comes out. Be the high priestess, you guys. You don't have to just be openly a doormat, but you know, open up that space, that energy for him to come towards you. Right. There you goes. You know, do you want to be what do you want to be, this or this? Do you want to be the promise, like the fruitful utopia, or do you want to be this? What is he going to go towards? He's not going to go towards this. He's not going to leave that situation and come into this hell. I'm seeing this as the Queen of Swords. Being so ready to just like cut his head off. You can't cut it. Like I'm getting that. This 8, that infinite, that lemon scale, you can't cut that energy. You can't cut him off, you guys. All you're going to do is go back over here, be in this gate, and he's going to go back over there, and you're going to be longing for each other again. He'll, you know, let me zoom in. He'll start to look at, well, maybe I can make this work with this over here. This hell that I know. And that's the opposite of what we want. So create this. Look at this. This is 11. This is the promise. Look at this. The passion. I told you guys, he wants to come towards this. You feel it. You see that possibility. So don't be so, oh, he's got to do it. You know, follow your bliss. You know you're the flame. You know this. So why aren't you following it? Why aren't you making those steps? That's what I'm getting. And I'm not trying to be in your face, but I will give that too. You guys, I'm not telling you anything that I don't have to do. I have to do the work. I have to jump in. I have to go in on faith. I'm not getting any kind of freebies or any special treatment. You have to jump out on faith. That's part of your contract. Jump into the unknown. You take that fool's journey. You take those steps. Feel that connection and leap. Why aren't you leaping? Because you don't see him leaping. And you don't always see everything. He doesn't see everything with you. It's behind the veil, you guys. You've got to have trust. Let's see if there's anything feminine this week. Guys, don't block. Don't block this. Don't block that. That's your promise. That's 11. You and him, you know. The foundation of the foundation. You and him. It's beautiful. Look at this. Why would you want to block that? Based on what he hasn't done yet. When you know this is to pass. When you know who he is. You're the enlightened one. You're the awakened one. You are awake before him. You awaken before him. So it's like you've awakened, but you want to close your eyes. Because you want to play tit-tat. Or match for match, you know. Not going to get you anywhere, guys. You're delaying. You're delaying. And then you'll be moaning why he didn't, why this. You know. Anything else to be said there? Let's see. Is there any more information for divine feminine Aries out here? Spirit. It's almost like yours, like that. Like he's this. What's going on, Aries? Stubborn. Like cutting. Aries. It's kind of like you want it your way right now. Let me see something. You Aries, impatient Aries. Yeah, you wouldn't be so impatient, you guys, if you focus on you and make those moves you know you're supposed to make. You really wouldn't be. Let's see if there's anything. I don't think there's any clarity here. Like, it's basically saying, hey, it's funny how that happens. Let's see. I'm going to just stick with the theme. You guys need to activate some love. You got to get that. You got to bask in that love frequency. That's what we want to attract. Not tit for tat. Not you match me, I match you. It's not. You want love. You want this soulful love, not just a tennis match, you guys, or checkers or tic-tac-toe. You gotta have some faith, and you are the leader. So sometimes leading is going with that, you know, you don't know what's to come. That's the part of leading. Follower knows what's to come because they see their follower, you know, their leader, excuse me. So lead your partner. Lead them. Lead them to you. And that hostile energy is not it. Let go of the past, you guys. That's through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Yeah. Gotta get in the heart, that love space. Open that up. Go and activate your chakra, your heart chakra. I always do that inner work too and see why is it that you're waiting? Like, why is it that you feel like you have to wait for him to move? For you to do. Loyalty. Is that possibly why you're not moving? Like, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I tell you what, you got to be loyal to you. And if your heart is with your flame, nothing else matters. Who did what first? Who made the move first? Unity. There we go. That's it. That's it. You got to get in that mind frame. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. You ripple onto your twin flame, onto your divine masculine. So you got to lead. Well, Aries, I hope this helps you. I'm not trying to show tough love, but like I stated, I will say what's needed to be said, and that's what I'm getting. This is for someone that's just kind of just waiting. Like, I see what's out there, but I'm waiting on him. You're matching him, kind of. And you're hostile, you know. You're not doing anyone any favors. Okay, Aries out there, I hope this finds you in good time. There is no expiration date, so whenever you find this, it will be for you. Hope it helps you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment if this resonates with you. If not, it's not the reading for you. And if, you know, maybe if at a later time. Comment if it resonates for you. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, how this is helping you. I'm hoping I can shed some light. So that brings us to the end of your reading for the week of January 13th. Until later.